Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this August 20th. Desperate times call for desperate measures. That's the story for the Harry, formerly known as Prince, and Meghan Markle, who are going crawling back to the UK. Or maybe swimming? I don't know. Can you crawl to the UK? Anyway, remember, this is the scary, dangerous, unwelcome, racist United Kingdom, if you believe all the complaints the gruesome twosome have lobbed over the years. It's been 6 years since they fled the country and initially set up shop briefly in Canada. Do you remember that? And then they settled for the glitz and glamour of Montecito, California. But as we've talked about, residents in SoCal have said the couple had worn out their welcome a long time ago. In fact, Hollywood has largely turned its back on the duo. And while we've been hearing rumblings that they're desperate to get back in the good books of the royal family because money is tight with constantly losing business deals, they had previously said there's no way they're ever going back. My, how times have changed. Harry and Meghan, along with their two kids, will be moving back to the UK for the little ones to attend school beginning in September. Now, that's a pretty extreme move, isn't it, right? I mean, I've heard of moving to a different, neighborhood, maybe even a different city. But to pick a different continent entirely for your 7 and 5-year-old to go to school seems a bit rich. Which apparently they're not. Remember, Harry and Meghan reportedly live in nearly a $15 million mansion and spend $3 million on security, and security was one of the sticking points for Harry before briefly returning to the UK last month to reunite with his dad, King Charles. That was the first time Grandpa had seen his grandkids in 4 years. The couple lobbied for taxpayer-funded security, but it was flat-out refused. Royal sources are saying this UK move, described as, quote, an extended period, end quote, is also partially because of Charles. The source says, the palace was made aware of the move. I know that Charles is the reason they are moving back, end quote. With Charles still battling some kind of cancer, it's never been publicly disclosed which cancer he has, and with reports the 77-year-old is in poor health, Harry seems to have had a turnaround in his feelings on being estranged from the family. It was reported just earlier this month Harry and Meghan were planning on crawling back, and whether that's because of money or family bonding or simply that they're not welcome anywhere else, it's yet to be seen, although most people have already drawn their conclusions. It was just last year that Harry told the BBC, quote, I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point, and I think it's really quite sad that I won't be able to show, my children my homeland, end quote. As for Markle writing off the notion of living in the UK with her family, more specifically having her kids go to school in the eye of the paparazzi, she says, quote, sorry, I have a problem with that. That doesn't make me obsessed with privacy. That makes me a strong and good parent protecting my child, end quote. So she previously made that comment saying that she has no desire to live or even put her kids through school there, but here we go. Let's also remember that Harry and Meghan did that explosive sit-down interview with Oprah in which Harry said of royal life in the UK, quote, I was trapped but didn't know I was trapped within the system like the rest of the family. My father and my brother are trapped, end quote. Looks like he wants to go back into the trap then? I don't know how to read this, right? Now, Markle notably made comments during that same interview about racism, but wouldn't name names, and said that she was feeling so suicidal because of the drama and her connection to the royal family. But she's going to move closer to them. Was I dripping in sarcasm on the show today? I think I was. It was a very dramatic read from the very beginning, right? Normally when we do the celeb headlines, it's just fast. I do any Harry and Meghan drama, I just love. So you're welcome for that, the dramatic read today. And that is a check of your celebrity headlines for this Thursday, August 20th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the BuffRadio.com entertainment wrap-up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you surely feel naughty when you swallow our